I'm gonna apologize in advance for this video because it's not good. Hello, my friends. Before we get into the video, I need to quickly address something very, very serious. And that is my big blue balls. I thought it's about time I finish this because you guys have pushed me to the edge. You've brought me to my climax. The issue with my big blue balls, my eyeballs, is that you guys won't shut up about it, okay? Tim be like... And the thing is, there's nothing scary about my eyes. They're just normal blue eyes, okay? They're kind, they're nice, there's nothing to be afraid of. Today, we're gonna be covering some medical chiropractic content that is probably illegal, hailing from the motherland. I covered TikTok chiropractors a couple of years ago, but what I found over the last couple of weeks has made me want to revisit it because this is way worse. I did some digging, and I have a few things I need to show you. Who really wants to hear me keep waffling and just let me show you these clips? Oh my god. I mean, it's quite impressive. Looks like he's a jack of all trades, this guy. That trade being carpentry, because what the fuck is that? That gives you a little taste tester of what we're working with here. That is child's play compared to some of the stuff we're gonna see later. What? What the? He's feeling his cracking. She's loving it. Isn't that great? I mean, you're literally getting your ass filled in and your wife's there filming. Sounds a bit kinky to me. As I watched more and more of these videos, I realized how many of these guys are turning these people into paraplegics. Is this illegal? Is this some sort of underground chiropractic world that us regular folk haven't even heard of? I know what you're saying. I know what you're sitting there going, okay, guy, what does this guy know? This guy's just an idiot talking to a camera online. Yes, but it doesn't have to come from me because there's literal doctors on TikTok that are pointing out this malpractice.
What's going on here? No, what? Why are you doing this? Don't do that. No, he's gonna fracture her bones. Who does this? This is insane. This is an old lady. Do not do this, people. Do not do this.
So I originally found these videos on this account called Mr. Chiropractors. Absolutely butchered that. And a quick Google Translate told me that it's actually Portuguese for chiropractor, which makes sense. But what doesn't make sense is they pretty much entirely repost Russian chiropractic work, which didn't give me a lot of leads of trying to find out who these guys are, how much they pay for it, and if it's actually legal. Where's his hand? Jesus Christ. What is going on here? Thank you so much, Mr. Vladimir, for your cooperation. Things look like they're working pretty well down there. Just maybe come back every couple of weeks and I'll sort you out. But for the meantime, just pop on over there and the chiropractor will be in here shortly. Come on. Hammer fisting your asshole. And this is called medicine, which we're going to find out if it really is. This is what communism looks like. You really want communism? Fists up asses is what that is. I don't know if this is what this guy signed up for when he asked this fella to blow his back out. How's the noises? I mean, I can't blame him. He's being quite literally hammered. Could you imagine sitting in the waiting room hearing that? Also, not what you think it's for. Had a cold recently. If you keep pulling on it, it's gonna come off, is what my doctor said to me. But it also applies here. What is going on? I'm gonna go get realigned, yeah, at the chiropractors. I'm gonna get him to beat the shit out of me. Quite literally. Oh my god! Hold on. What's he... What's he digging for down there? I mean, why doesn't he just tell them what they want to know? Just give it up. Now I know how the KGB operate. Puts waterboarding to shame. That is the most insane screenshot I've ever seen. I'm sorry, if I'm going to the chiropractors and he's tatted up wearing a polo and kickboxing gloves. I love how they employ the percussive maintenance technique. It's quite similar to what I do to my TV remote when the batteries are dying. At least he looks better. I know these videos look bad, but you'd think at least they would keep their professionalism if they are licensed professionals, aren't they? I mean, you wouldn't think that they would play their patients like an instrument. What? I mean, each to their own, but there's got to be a better position than that. That's outrageous. We thought it was bad playing your patients like an instrument. It can't get any worse, can it? What is that? What is that? And people say chiropractors are full of shit.
Here are the craziest chiropractor patients.
ये टेलबोन का पोर्शन है जहां पेशेंट को बहुत ज्यादा पेन होती है कई लोग गिर जाते हैं सीधा जिसकी वजह से पेशेंट बहुत ही परेशान होता है.
Now what could the point of doing that be? Seriously, that looks as useless as a wooden leg in a bushfire. And more. Oh my god. Years of constipation, instant relief. We'll stop it right there before we get to the relief part of things because I like my YouTube channel. And I like you guys. As I was trying to dig deeper into these Russian chiropractors, I was having no luck. There was no names of establishments, logos, or anything I could work off. I even tried reverse image searching some of these chiropractors, but unfortunately came up holding my own Johnson. You would think if these guys were reputable chiropractors in Russia, they've got to pop up somewhere. A picture of them on their chiropractor website, or reviews, or something. Nothing. Like these people's back problems, my curiosity only grew more. Because I couldn't find any evidence of these people working anywhere, I started to believe that maybe this was some sort of underground, unofficial, unlicensed practice going on. And they were just doing it for TikTok views, just beating these people senseless. I was losing hope of finding out an answer to all of this until I came across this. Oh, and he's put her in a headlock. What are with these people? This guy's put his arm in a rear naked, and the other guy's put his arm in a naked rear. I think this is the same guy. ASMR, by the way. You know those old exorcism recordings from hundreds of years ago? I think we found the source. See, after watching this video, I finally noticed a logo, some sort of writing, something that I could work off and try and track down. So that's what I did. All I could try and do was take a screenshot of this logo on the back of his uniform and run it through a reverse image searcher. Unfortunately, it didn't give me much, although I managed to get something, and that was the writing underneath it. I paired that writing with a video showing the other half and ended up with this. Slavyansky. And boom, look at that. I'd finally tracked down at least one of these guys. It is an actual clinic just outside of Moscow. I thought this was the end, and then I stumbled across his YouTube channel. At this point, I was just thinking, maybe it's some Eastern medicine. Maybe it's normal over there. Maybe the Russian population don't even think twice about stuff like this. Until I read his comments. I decided to translate these comments to get an understanding of how he's being received in Russia, because these are his patients, after all.
Beware of such specialists. Do not allow it to the spine or neck. Lord save and keep us from such sadists. A sadist, a fierce pervert. He gets a thrill from the pain and screams of his patients. Horror. Beware of such specialists. Dear, a complaint has been filed against you with the prosecutor's office. Is the woman even alive now? God bless her. It's time for him to go to the mental hospital long ago. These need to be jailed.
So as you can see, this sort of practice isn't popular over there either. I tried finding prices for these treatments, but unfortunately he didn't have a website listing his hammer therapy. But I found other similar chiropractic websites where they listed some of their treatments of 5,000 rubles and up, which translates to about $55 US. So it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg, but it might cost you your spine. If you have neck or back pain or mobility issues, go to a doctor. Go to a professional. Don't do this. I love you all.